My name is Seth Kahn of Visionary Leadership. I want to talk to you about generating value. It's one of the most misunderstood tools that there is, but it's one of the most important because after all, value is what causes people to want to trade with you, want to take out their wallet and hand you their money. It's because they're going to get something that they value, that they want, that they find compelling. So how exactly do you generate value? Well, continuous improvement is not enough. There's actually 3 different ways to generate value. I outline them in my book, Getting Innovation Right. The first is that you can create new value. That's the most difficult. The second is that you can create more value. That's much easier because you're working with something you already have. And the third is that you can create better value. That's also easier because, again, it's an extension of what you're currently doing. Let me go through them one by one. If you're going to create new value, it means you're going to break into a whole new sector. That would be like me opening up a McDonald's. You know, there's a whole new set of skills that I need that I would be very poor at. There'd be a very steep learning curve. And all of my current customers, well, none of them would probably be my next set of customers unless they happen to be driving by the right location. So creating new value, although some organizations do it very effectively, is the most challenging. Now let's look at creating more value. More value is very intuitive. It's just quantitative. You can do one of 3 things. You can keep the investment the same and deliver more of what you've got, or you can lower the investment and deliver the same, or you can do both. You can lower the investment and deliver more. And whenever you can do that, you should. Apple did that when they released their second iPhone at a lower price than their first. That's an example of creating more value. Creating better value. That's not as intuitive. There's 3 different areas that you can create better value in. One is impact, the other is intensity, and the third is application. When we talk about creating better value with impact, what we're talking about is about having a more powerful punch behind the value that you currently have. For example, let's say that Safeway provides coupons to people so that they can shop there. They can join the Safeway Club and they get discounts on their favorite foods. Well, Safeway could actually open up a consumer forum so that you could talk to other consumers who shop at Safeway and you could discuss strategies together, yet make that consumer forum available to everybody who's got a Safeway Club card at no extra cost. That's called increasing impact. Now let's look at increasing intensity. Intensity means that the same product or service actually has more behind it. So for example, let's say that you cleaned apartments for a living and you promised your customers that every apartment that you cleaned would be up to federal and state standards. Okay? What if you suddenly promised them that not only would they be up to federal and state standards, but they would be up to the standards of the local consumer groups? That's increasing the amount of intensity that your value provides, going above and beyond what the law requires to what consumers actually want. Now let's look at the third area, application. Let's say that people get a credit card to shop in your store, and suddenly you tell them that that same credit card will work everywhere you can write a check. Now you've increased the application. So those are the 3 areas, the 3 different ways that you improve the quality of value. If you'd like to know more about generating value, see my latest book, Getting Innovation Right, or go to my website, visionaryleadership.com, and click on the resources page. There you'll find plenty of information you can download for free. I'm Seth Kahn of Visionary Leadership.